Anderson man is on a journey to collect his 26 million pop tab. What keeps him motivated?
The Ukrainians showing a major act of bravery in the fight against Ukraine, the latest in the conflict.
Cold and cloudy for now, but a big warm-up is on the way. All that coming up with my full forecast.
Delaware County's only live television newscast from Ball State University's Unified Media Newsroom. You're watching Newslink, Indiana.
Evening, and thanks for being with us. I'm Anna Chalker.
And I'm Kara Przuchek. A man in Anderson started doing something big to help kids in 2003 and hasn't stopped since.
Newslink Indiana's Tara Konechny met with the Can Man about what inspires him to do what he does.
You can find Larry Van Ness all over Anderson, Indiana, doing what he does best.
You want me to get it?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Picking up pop tabs for the Ronald McDonald House in Indianapolis.
Yeah, that one.
25 million to be exact.
Oh, I love doing it. It saved my life.
Larry is best known as the Can Man. Shadyside Park in Anderson changed his life forever when a family at the park dared him to collect 1 million pop tabs.
We started talking, and they dared me to get 1 million. And after they left, I walked over and got canned.
He set out to reach his goal and hasn't looked back since.
Me feel good because years ago you wouldn't want to know me. I just stole off of you in a minute with drugs and stuff. Oh, Lordy. But now I give instead of take. I owe it, and especially to kids.
The Can Man, just turning 75, is set out to reach a new goal, his 26 millionth pop tab. He is roughly halfway to that goal. He spends his days walking outside to find every aluminum tab he can.
And it gives me a bunch of exercise. I walk around town every day, all over. Before you guys came, I was already getting routes done.
How he keeps track of them is a different story.
With the names on it, this is all my hundreds. Then I get 100, that's my thousands. That's how I do it.
Homeless at 16, Van Ness became an alcoholic. Ever since he started collecting pop tabs, he turned his life around. He says he's a walking miracle.
I just decided to be a tabaholic instead of alcoholic. You can do it if you want to. Don't let somebody say you can't, because you can. Look at me. I'm supposed to be dead.
Although this story involves the Can Man, he says he doesn't want it to be about him, but for the kids at the Ronald McDonald House.
I've got little boys and little girls who wants to be can man and can woman when they get bigger. I'm serious. Yeah, they told me that.
In Anderson, Tara Konechny, Newslink, Indiana.
The pop tabs for the Ronald McDonald House get recycled and turned into money for up to 5,000 families each year. The tabs cover the cost of up to 3 operating rooms each year.
And Larry doesn't want to collect his tabs alone. If you would like to help him reach his goal and start collecting pop tabs yourself, you can send tabs to Old National Bank in Anderson at 219 South Scatterfield Road, addressed to Rain and Rigney. Now, today wouldn't have been the best day to collect some pop tabs because we saw some snow this morning.
Yes, I woke up, I looked out the window, and I was terrified. Adam, are we going to have any more of that?
Snow? No more of that for now, but I'm expecting to see a warm up over the next couple of days. Plenty of warm temperature for actually much of the eastern United States, but for now, temperatures are going to remain on the cooler side. Currently 39 here in Muncie, 36 up into Fort Wayne, 39 to Indianapolis, 42 in Bloomington, and 37 over in Lafayette. So once we get past these next day or two of cooler temperatures, we're going to see a bunch of warmer weather, so be perfect weather this weekend to pick up some pop tabs. Back to you.
Thank you, Adam. Ukrainians showing a huge act of bravery today as surviving residents in Mariupol reject Russian demands to surrender or die. Ukrainian troops are now surrounded with a massive steel plant, the last known pocket of resistance in the key port city. President Volodymyr Zelensky told CNN Russian forces took thousands of children from Mariupol, and it's unclear where they are now.
About 5,000 children deported from this region to Russian side because they didn't allow them to go to the Ukrainian side, I mean the Ukrainian control side yet. That's it, so we don't know what is with that children. Where are they?
Meanwhile, the Russian offensive appears to have begun in the eastern part of the country, according to one of Zelensky's advisors. Zelensky says Ukraine won't give up any territory.
Multiple suspected shooters who killed 2 teens and injured several others at a Pittsburgh house party. It's just one in a wave of gun violence incidents that spoiled the holiday weekend for many across the country. A warning: some of the video in this story may be disturbing. Multiple mass shootings across America sent people scrambling for cover. In Pittsburgh, an early morning shooting yesterday left 2 people dead and several others hurt at a large house party. Police calling it a chaotic scene with more than 90 shots from multiple guns fired both inside and outside of the home.
We need to get these shooters off the street. These are the people that are causing the most harm in our community.
This weekend also saw 2 mass shootings in South Carolina, as well as shootings in several other states. To date, there have been more than 140 mass shootings in the United States this year, according to the Gun Violence Archive. This information comes as a shooting in Indianapolis left 3 people dead in an apartment on Friday. Police say they found the 3 adults at the Oaks of Eagle Creek apartment complex on the city's northwest side. Officer Simone Burris with the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department told the Indianapolis Star there is no threat to the public and police were not looking for a suspect. Investigators believe the shooting was a murder-suicide, police said today in a news release.
Mayor Joe Hogsett has tested positive for COVID-19. In a statement from the mayor's office, he said that after he began experiencing mild symptoms, he took an at-home test and tested positive over the weekend. Mayor Hogsett also added, quote, "Thanks to my vaccine and booster shot, I am experiencing very minor symptoms." He has urged all Indianapolis residents to get the vaccine to reduce their risk of serious illness. Hogsett's Twitter account indicates that he attended at least 2 community events on Saturday in which he interacted with a number of people.
A Trump-appointed federal judge has struck down the White House's mask mandate for airplanes and other public transportation. The U.S. District Judge in Florida ruled today that the mandate is unlawful and exceeded the authority of the CDC. Last week, the CDC and President Biden extended it through May 3rd. Officials pointed to the recent rise in COVID-19 cases in the U.S. The Department of Justice has not said if it will try to appeal the ruling. Natural gases are at their highest. Find out how much next.
Plus, the Delaware County Fair Queen got to compete at the Indiana State Fair, what she says the competitions meant to her.
Riding the bus is an easy thing to do. Last year, we carried 60,000 riders from the Ball State area. 50,000 of those were students. Anywhere you want to go, Mitts will take you there.
So, I just moved in with his family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Welcome back to Newslink, Indiana. Natural gas prices have risen to their highest level since 2018. The prices spiked 9% in recent trading and last week at 16%. The gains leave natural gas up by a staggering 113% since the end of last year. That spike comes just before an April snowstorm that's heading to hit the Northeast. The cold weather could force millions of families to use their heat, which will raise the demand for the use of natural gases. According to a Federal Reserve Bank of New York survey released today, the average probability of owning a home at some point in the future tumbled to 43% this year, the lowest level since the New York Fed began asking the question in 2015. A third of people surveyed with less than a bachelor's degree or who make less than $60,000 expect to ever own a home. That's down more than 10% from the past 2 years. 22% of the households in the NY Fed survey report they planned to buy a home but now view renting as a better financial decision.
Engineering report ordered by Florida officials show operators at Icon Park had rigged the ride to overcome safety features, leading to the death of a 14-year-old. Tyler Sampson fell off the 430-foot tall Orlando free fall ride last month. The ride's manufacturer had a safety mechanism in place to stop the operation if sensors detect a gap more than 3 inches between a rider and the safety harness. Florida officials say the operator's adjustment to alter that feature contributed to creating a gap large enough for Sampson to fall through.
This report confirmed our department's findings that the operator of the Orlando drop tower made manual adjustments to the ride, resulting in it being unsafe.
The report notes other factors may have also contributed to Sampson's death. For now, the ride remains closed indefinitely.
A former Indiana casino executive has pleaded guilty today to one count of filing a false tax return in a political scheme. That scheme was to funnel cash to a political action committee associated with the Marion County Republican Party. John Keeler's plea came just 1 hour before his federal trial was scheduled to begin in Indianapolis. His co-defendant, former state senator Brent Waltz, pleaded guilty a week earlier to federal charges for receiving illegal campaign contributions. Prosecutors agreed to drop 5 other counts against Keeler, a former top executive of Indianapolis-based Spectacle Entertainment. As a part of his plea agreement, he will be required to pay restitution of more than $14,000.
Ball State has some royalty on campus. Junior Caitlin Melham, winner of the Delaware County Fair Queen pageant, she traveled to Indianapolis to compete in the Indiana State Fair Queen pageant. Newslink Indiana's Olivia Sloniker asked her what the competition meant to her.
From Miss Delaware County to the Indiana State Fair Queen pageant, junior English major Caitlin Melham has surprised herself time and time again with her success.
So my goal was just try to place in the top 16. And when I met that goal, I was really shocked, but it was really an accomplished feeling.
The event saw twice as many competitors due to the 2020 pageant being canceled. Not only did Melham place in the top 16 out of 114 women, she soon found herself placed as the second runner-up at the Indiana State Fair Queen pageant and the only representative from Delaware County.
It was an honor for sure, especially out of the many talented young ladies that were there.
Thanks to her mother's encouragement, Melham has been involved in pageants since her freshman year at Ball State and has found herself in love with the atmosphere. But she says she's not done yet.
I would really like to do Miss Ball State next year because it will be my senior year. And with COVID, I wasn't able to do it my sophomore year. And my junior year, I had the title of Miss Delaware County, so I couldn't neglect that role and go for Miss Ball State, and I wouldn't want to either.
In Muncie, Olivia Sloniker, Newslink, Indiana.
Crown her successor at the next annual Delaware County Fair Queen pageant on June 18th at Muncie Central High School.
Muncie will be getting a visit from the governor tomorrow. Governor Eric Holcomb will be at Minnetrista at 10 a.m. alongside Muncie Mayor Dan Ridenor, Chip Ganassi Racing, and the American Legion. The group will be launching a national awareness campaign aimed at ending the stigma surrounding mental health and veteran suicide. Newslink Indiana will be at the event and will bring you the latest details tomorrow night at 9. Well, I hope there's some good weather for that. Adam, what can we expect to see?
A little cold and cloudy for now, but we're going to see warm up over the next couple days. All that coming up with my full forecast after the break.
you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it's just vapor with flavor.
It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes, right?
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
My kid?
My kid knows it's dangerous.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Emotes say a lot, but they can't say it all. Think your guildmate is struggling? Try these dialogue options. Go beyond emotes. Check in with your guildmates at seizetheawkward.org.
Every day,
millions of people are connecting.
And even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
And banding together.
we should still make an effort
We should still make an effort.
to get to know each other.
On a deeper level. Father.
Cosplayer,
Mentor.
actor.
It's time we take a step forward.
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together
and discover
how accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Take a look at this snow blanketing Muncie this morning, putting a pause on spring.
It's currently 9:16, and as you can see, that winter weather hasn't completely gone away. The snow may have melted, but the cold temperatures are still here. Adam, let's hear your full forecast.
Yeah, we saw some snow fall this morning. That's just adding to the pretty wet April we've seen so far. We're only 18 days in, and we've already seen 13 days of rain, whether it's rain or snow. Even with all that rain we've had so far, it hasn't accumulated that much. Only 3/4 of an inch of rain and snow so far this month, but over the next couple weeks, I'm expecting to see that go up as well. But as well as these rain showers and snow showers, have been also seen a lot of temperature swings that will go really cold, really warm. And we've had 10 days so far this month where we've seen temperatures below normal. Look at all this blue on this calendar for the month of April so far, only 18 days in. Those are 10 out of 18 days where we see temperatures 10, 15 degrees below where we normally are. And today is a perfect example of that. We saw the snow, and we saw a high of 41 degrees when we normally sit at 65, record of 86 set back in 1976, but nowhere close to that today, and unfortunately that's going to hang around a little bit longer. Currently, it is 39 degrees here in Muncie, 34 up into Fort Wayne, 39 down to Indianapolis, 42 into Bloomington, and 37 over into Lafayette. But some good news, I'm tracking some warmer weather on the way over the next couple of days. Warm weather actually for much of the eastern United States for the next couple of days, and that's going to be all thanks to all the snow and rain that we've had throughout this area. We're going to see some cloudy skies from part of the evening tonight, but you can see in southern Illinois we're going to see part of the cloudy skies begin to roll into the area. This is going to help lead to warmer temperatures over the next couple of days, but going to remain on the chilly side tonight. Low of 34 under mostly cloudy skies. Still have a little bit of some breezy conditions. Hanging around winds west-northwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour, but not as strong as we saw last week. Tomorrow, much the same, just minus the snow. High of 50 degrees under partly cloudy skies, so you're still going to need your sweatshirt throughout much of the day tomorrow, but right back to these temperature trends that we're seeing warming over the next couple of days. Still chilly the next couple of days. Back to the 60s by Wednesday, up to 70 for Thursday, 72 on Friday, but take a look at Saturday, all the way up to 81 degrees. That's a 30-degree temperature change. We're going from winter today into spring, late spring, early summer like by the weekend. And taking a look at your 7-day forecast, we can see these cool and cloudy conditions to begin the week. 50 tomorrow and 60 on Wednesday, but I am tracking the chance for the return of rain on Thursday. Those will be mostly morning showers, high of 70 on Thursday. Friday, chance of rain 60% with a high of 72. A couple of those showers could affect the late night carnival Friday night, so make sure you stay tuned with us throughout the rest of the week to keep updated on that. But what a lot of you have been hoping for, beautiful weekend ahead, 81 and warm on Saturday, plenty of sunshine, warming up a little bit on Sunday, 78 degrees, but however, I am tracking the return of some rain on Monday with a high of 68. So beautiful weather once we get past these couple of cold and dreary days.
I'm very excited for that. 81.
Yes,
I think
81.
that's the best part. Adam, thank you so much.
All right, and now let's send it over to Bryce with sports.
Ball State held their only home meet over the weekend. How the Cardinals are preparing for the rest of outdoor season, plus Ball State advancing in the MIVA tournament, who the Cardinals will be facing on Wednesday.
Here's your sandwich, miss.
Oh, thank you.
And your burger.
Awesome, thank you.
And your bowl of boiling water, sir.
After retiring from the NFL, I've been able to spend a lot more time coaching my daughter's basketball teams. It's something I love to do. Through our games and our tournaments, we see all types of coaching, good and bad. And it begs the question, do we really know who's coaching our kids? Do they have the proper training and screening it would take for me to be comfortable with my daughters playing for that coach? Our Youth Basketball Association made the decision to use trusted coaches to screen and train all of our coaches. I'm a trusted coach. Are you?
So if one cat has 4 kittens who reproduce every 6 months, how many cats will there be in 5 years? Who's got it? Is this... What is that? Seriously? Who threw that?
Cats are terrible at math, but they sure do multiply. Please spay, neuter, and adopt.
The solution is 10. Welcome back to Newslink, Indiana. I'm Bryce Dimsevich with sports. Ball State track and field facing off in their first home meet on Saturday since 2019. Newslink, Indiana's Zach Greer caught up with the team about their mindset going into the rest of the outdoor season.
Ball State track and field accomplishing something for the first time in over 3 years, competing at home. And as a great way for fans to watch the team, the Cardinals succeeding under first-year head coach Adrian Wheatley.
Yeah, no, it was really exciting. I think one of the things that, we talked about in our staff meeting as a staff was like, it's a great opportunity for us to be able to put the product out on the field there. And so give kids an opportunity to see, what they can do at home and give, our community, our fans, our administration an opportunity to see what we've been doing.
After facing off against multiple powerhouse schools all season, the players buying into the mentality that Coach Wheatley brings to Muncie.
Coach Wheatley's a great guy and a great coach. With him, everyone just trusts the process and the results show. I'm looking forward to the rest of the season because I know his training's, it's definitely showing in all of our results.
It's always have fun, work hard, give 110%. He always says this is a dress rehearsal for a big show, so big show being Mac. So every time we go out, whether it's in practice or on meet days, we always give it 110% like we're at Mac because we want to win.
Coming from a successful background coaching at schools like North Carolina and Virginia, Coach Wheatley making sure that every athlete always gives it their all.
I've been fortunate enough to be a part of different programs that have had success and have competed at a high level. And the one thing is consistent is, these young individuals, they compete and try to be the best version of themselves on that day. That's all I can ask.
The Cardinals will hit the road yet again this weekend as they travel to Ohio State for the Jesse Owens Invitational. In Muncie, Zach Greer, Newslink, Indiana.
Things over to the Diamond. Ball State baseball standout Tyler Schweitzer being honored by the Mid-American Conference today. Schweitzer earning co-pitcher of the week in the MAC for his dominant performance against Akron over the weekend. Schweitzer capturing a career-high 12 strikeouts in the matchup in a complete game effort. Schweitzer improving his record to 5-2 on the year, allowing only a single run on just 4 hits. The Cardinals will hit the mound once again tomorrow as they travel to Western Michigan at 3 p.m. Jumping over to the courts, Ball State men's volleyball continuing their run in the Midwest Intercollegiate Volleyball Association tournament. The Cardinals are advancing to the MIVA semifinals after sweeping Quincy on Saturday in Worthen Arena. This is the second straight season that Ball State has reached the semifinals. It was a dominant performance for the Cardinals as they outscored the Hawks 75-48. Ball State's next matchup will be on Wednesday at 7 when they face off against Lewis University for the third time this season. Now, the volleyball team has been one of the most consistent teams here at Ball State this year. How do you think they fare in the semifinals coming into today?
I think they'll do pretty good.
I mean, I always have hope for our volleyball teams. Delaware County is a big volleyball county, so the schools also as well. So I'm excited to see what they can do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Bryce, thank you so much. And after the break, we'll take a final look at weather and say some final goodbyes.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Just like the rules to surviving Zombieland, there are steps you can take to be prepared for an emergency.
It's the right thing to do.
Talk with your family to make a plan. Look for safe areas to meet up if separated. And stock up on supplies. It's never too early to get prepared, so start now.
Right now? Right now.
You can't predict emergencies, but you can be ready.
You're welcome, America.
Visit ready.gov today to learn more.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back. More people are heading back to movie theaters, but probably not as much as a man in Florida.
Ramiro Alanis spent nearly $3,500 on tickets to see Spider-Man No Way Home nearly 300 times. In the process, Alanis broke the world record for most cinema productions attended of the same film. Alanis ended up spending 720 hours watching the film 292 times in theaters from mid-December to mid-March. To break the record, he wasn't allowed to nap, use his phone, or even go to the bathroom. And this isn't his first time in the record books. Alanis broke the same record back in 2019 by watching Avengers Endgame 191 times. Now, today would have been a perfect day to cozy up and watch a movie with all this cold weather.
Yes, it for sure would be.
Adam, let's get one final look at weather.
Yeah, cold and cloudy today, but a warm-up is on the way after we see some precipitation move through the area on Thursday and Friday. But a beautiful weekend ahead, 81 on Saturday, with the return of the possibility of rain to start your week next week on Monday.
Adam, thank you. And now it's time to take a time to say goodbye to a few of our seniors. First, to our producer, Emily Harless, who has accepted a producing job at West 2 News in sunny Orlando, Florida. Emily has been with Newslink for 3.5 years. While she was here, she has also served as an anchor, reporter, and the digital content manager. She has been a huge help to our team, and we will miss her and wish her the best of luck.
Our associate producer, Jet Zweigel, is also graduating. He accepted a producing job at Wish TV in the heart of downtown Indianapolis. Jet has been with us for 2 years. He has also served as a sports reporter. We wish him the best.
And finally, we have one senior sitting here with us. Adam, this is your last show.
It is.
Any final goodbyes?
It's been a great experience
had a lot of fun doing the weather for you guys, and excited to see where my career in West Virginia takes me. I'm going to be working as a weekend meteorologist, and then come fall, we'll be moving up to morning meteorologist, so get the early morning shift.
That's awesome, Adam, and thank you for everything you've done for us here. And that's all tonight for Newslink Indiana. Be sure to join us again tomorrow night at 9, streaming live on the Newslink Indiana Facebook page.
For news anytime, anywhere, go to ballstatedaily.com. Have a great night.